Ashraf, he's spoken about his form, Azhar. He was like the second highest wicket taker last year, right behind Hassan Ali. But like Baz pointed out, is he in that kind of form? Is that one of the things that Ahmad will have to look at?
Yeah, he has lately he's done well in the first class as well as in the T20. Again, like, he'll get a lot of confidence from the last year's PSL as well. So he's going to the same team. So I think that frame of mind will give him a lot of confidence that he can perform here. And also like the Musa Khan, I think you missed out in Islamabad team. He's one of the key member for them also because he got pace. And in Karachi and on good wickets, you need pace to disturb the batsman, and they have to step up. Both of them had to step up with their fast bowling, especially.
And of course, you talk about firepower that you need. Islamabad United, Asif Ali, we know what he can do. Is that something which is going to be integral in this tournament on these pitches?
Yeah, obviously Luke Ronchi, Asif Ali, all these power hitters that they do have, it'll make a huge difference. The batting, I think the batting sort of sorts itself out. But again, I go back to looking at the bowling because of the very fact that you won't get away with sort of left arm spin bowling for very economical overs because of the pitches being so good. In UAE, you could pack a couple of spinners and they could more or less guarantee you 4 or 5 very decent economical or 8 even economical overs. So it'll be a different outlook to this PSL. It'll be more like the T20 that the world is used to. High scoring, big hits, power hitting, and then defensive bowling skills from the bowlers.
Reverse swing, are we going to see a bit of that on these pitches?
Not maybe in the early games, but maybe later on you might see dry conditions and they might get reverse swing. There are teams who are good at it. We've seen Zalmi does that really well. There are Karachi Kings they have bowlers who are specialized with reverse swing and they take the ball a lot better. But Islamabad, usually we have seen Islamabad or Quetta, they usually use their change of pace. They use bouncers very well and slower bouncers with that. So I think you might not see too much reverse swing today because of the night game as well as the condition will be quite fresh.
Okay, I think we've had enough of discussion here because our men over there are waiting with the pitch and weather report, and we've got Danny Morrison and Jonty Rhodes over there, and it's sponsored by EBM Super. Seedhi Saadi, Khushi Ka Maza.
Pitch and weather report brought to you by EBM Super. Seedhi Saadi, Khushi Ka Maza.
So good to be back here in Karachi. It's a beautiful evening. As an ex-player, I'm not expecting to sweat too much, but for the boys who are going to be out here in the heat of the battle, perfect conditions. 22 degrees, probably only dropping down to about 17 later in the evening, so shouldn't be too much dew to speak of. Humidity, 36 degrees, and not a great deal of wind either. So, not having seen any dew on the grass on the way out, Danny Morrison, what have you seen on the pitch?
Joe, what I've seen is it's good to see you, brother, back here at the Karachi National. And I've got to say, the 22 yards, as ever, very pleased about. We know the average first innings total is around 180, 183, but we've had great scores of over 200 on this particular surface. Hoping here for the opening of 2020 and PSL Season 5. Batters have got to get out here and love it. And, of course, as we all know, inside the power play is when you've got to make hay. Moose it to all parts. But I tell you what, the batters should love it to bits and pieces out here.
Pitch and weather report brought to you by EBM Super. Seedhi Saadi, Khushi Ka Maza.
Highest scoring game is what we're always looking at when it comes to Karachi. 180 plus scores we've seen, Bazet. So is it an easy decision when you win the toss, you just put runs on the board? Is it one of those situations?
Well, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to chase, it's a chasing ground as well because the pitch is so good. The pitch is not going to change that much. The one thing that hasn't changed is Jonty roads. He's as young as ever. I wish I can be like that. Azhar is probably that he does because he looks as good.
All right, I think we're talking about what the pitch is going to be doing. Let's hear it.
टर्म डिपॉजिट से बेहतरीन मुनाफा भी।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें अब मैच देखते हैं।
चिट्टी हो या काली, ढाबे या घर वाली, तीखी हो या मीठी, दिल में बज जाए सीटी। ओ सामने रखा हो पापा या पड़ा हो पराठा, बना चाहे पानी से या बना दूध पत्ती, तो पापा या पड़ा हो पराठा, बना चाहे पानी से या बना दूध पत्ती, तो ऐसा टपाल का है कमाल।
यूफोन की नई सिम से अब मिले फ्री व्हाट्सएप। इसके अलावा ढेरों मिनट्स, एमबीज और एसएमएस। तो आज ही यूफोन की नई सिम खरीदें और पाएं फ्री व्हाट्सएप।
Introducing Bee Cream's Choco Lava. bigger and chunkier.
PTCL लाया 4 Mbps की कीमत में 8 Mbps अनलिमिटेड इंटरनेट। ये ऑफर सिर्फ 12-18 पे कॉल करके या करीबी PTCL यूफोन सर्विस सेंटर पे जाके हासिल की जा सकती है।
You got your DigiCash card? Come to the nearest PSO station today or apply through Fuel Link mobile app.